Hello everyone, welcome to Jets Central, welcome to Jets TV here. This is another week. We're going to be doing my Week 9 picks for Sunday. As usual guys, please comment, rate, subscribe. Got my Jets hoodie on today. Again, comment, rate, subscribe guys. Please comment, rate, subscribe, like the video. I answer all comments, I answer all my inbox comments too. So please comment, rate, subscribe guys. And please subscribe again. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into my Week 9 picks. I'm going to start with the Jets at Buffalo. I got the Jets in this game. I think this is going to be a really good game to test us. I think Buffalo's been playing extremely well. Ryan Fitzpatrick's been playing extremely well for Buffalo. They're a good team. They've done what they need to do this season. But I think that we can come in there and get some things done against Ryan Fitzpatrick and that offense that I don't think many teams have been able to do to them. I think with Darrelle Revis shutting down their receiver Jackson, I think that's going to take away a huge part of their offense. I think we'll have trouble covering their tight ends, especially the tight end they have named Chandler. He's pretty good in that red zone, and I think that if we can get David Harris on him early, if Cromartie plays a solid game on the other side, that defensively we'll be okay. I think that our question mark is going to be on offense. Is Mark Sanchez and our offense going to come out and just get rolling? Because if we don't get rolling on the Bills and they start getting turnovers and fumbles and just taking the ball away, and not only can they take the ball away, but they can also score TDs on defensively as well. If we start throwing the ball away and getting turnovers against Buffalo, that could put us in a really bad situation because Fred Jackson, their running back, he can grind it out. And if we start playing grind out games with the Buffalo Bills, we definitely have a chance to lose. But I'm taking us against Buffalo, but I think it's going to be a very close game. Cleveland at Houston, I'm taking Houston. I just don't think that Cleveland has enough. They don't travel very well. Houston's just on a roll right now. Andre Johnson should be back within the next maybe 2 to 3 weeks. I think he's sitting out this game as well, but I'm still taking Houston. Miami at Kansas City, I'm taking Kansas City. Miami's just falling apart. Vontae Davis, really good corner that plays for Miami. He's done in this game. He's not going to be playing. His hamstring is jacked up and it's not healing at all. They're talking about even putting him on the IR because it's so bad. So I'm taking Kansas City. I just don't think that Miami has enough to beat Kansas City in Kansas City. Seattle at Dallas, I'm taking Dallas, but I'm taking Dallas with a side eye because at Dallas, you guys make mental mistakes all year long. You get put in fourth quarter situations. You don't know how to finish games. You make mental mistakes, mental errors. And not only that, you got beat really bad last week against the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys just got demolished. But you know what? If there's a bounce back team that you want to play, you definitely want to play the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle's away from home. They don't play well away from home. So I've got to take Dallas in Dallas. This is a game that Dallas has to win just to get back into the chase. San Francisco at Washington, I'm taking San Francisco. Washington, the wheels are just falling off there as well. They've got tons of injuries. Beck didn't really play well last week. They're juggling between Beck and Grossman. Washington, nothing really good is going on in Washington right now, so they're falling apart. I'm taking San Francisco. Tampa Bay at New Orleans, I'm taking New Orleans, but I'm taking New Orleans knowing that this is going to be a close game. New Orleans' game last week against the Rams was absolutely awful. They played really bad. Drew Brees had a couple interceptions, just bad football offensively. And I think that if Tampa Bay gets some takeaways, this game could be extremely close, and Tampa Bay may win it. Tampa Bay beat them already this season without LeGarrette Blount. I believe LeGarrette Blount's actually going to be playing, so they may be running the ball really heavy at New Orleans. And we all know that New Orleans has trouble stopping the run. They gave up 159 yards last week to Steven Jackson, and LeGarrette Blount is an absolute beast. Aqib Talib that plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, a cornerback on the side. He's a shutdown corner. I'm taking New Orleans because you know what? I'm thinking this game could turn into a shootout, and I'm thinking New Orleans could get their offense revved up. But I definitely think that Tampa Bay has a chance in this game, and that this game could be really close. But again, I'm taking New Orleans. Atlanta and Indy, I'm taking Atlanta. There's not much to say about this game. Indy really hasn't played all that well. Atlanta's coming in, and I think they're just going to roll them. Denver at Oakland. Crazy, I'm taking Oakland. This is after a bye week. I think Oakland's had a lot of time to prepare for this game. I think they'll look a lot better before they did before the bye week. Denver, I just don't believe in Tim Tebow. I think Oakland's defense is just going to get after him. But the thing that I want to see out of Oakland is, can this offense get revving? Can you guys get going? McFadden, I think he's going to be sitting out again this week. If not, he's going to be, limited. He's not going to run. He's got a foot injury. I'm looking to see, hey, can Michael Bush, can he get the run game going? Can we throw the ball a little bit? I don't know if Carson's going to be starting or if Kyle Bowler's going to be starting. But again, they've had 2 weeks to prepare for Denver. So I'm taking Oakland. I can't take Tim Tebow. But you know what? This game can end up being close too, because Tim Tebow's got that halo above his head and God helps him out every now and then. So I don't know, but I'm taking Oakland because it's in Oakland. So Cincinnati at Tennessee, I'm taking Cincinnati. Tennessee has really been up and down. Cincinnati is a very decent ball club. They play simple football. They're going to run the ball hard. They're going to play stout defense. And A.J. Green and Andy Dalton are making connections. They're throwing the ball well too. Tennessee, Chris Johnson's still struggling. He only had a couple yards off of 14 carries last week. This offense is just sputtering, and I don't believe that they're going to beat Cincinnati, even though they're at home. I mean, Tennessee's gotten blown out this year at home. I've seen people come in and put 42 points up on them. So I'm taking Cincinnati against Tennessee. Giants in New England, I'm taking New England. The Giants are really banged up. Ahmad Bradshaw's not going to be playing. Brendan Jacobs has a knee issue. Hakeem Nicks has a knee issue. He might sit. New England's secondary is awful. Their defense is awful. But that offense, I think, can definitely put up a couple points and keep them in the game. The fact that the Giants don't have all those weapons, I think it definitely goes in New England's favor, because that defense is just trash. But again, I'm taking New England. The game's in New England. Green Bay at San Diego, I'm taking Green Bay. I think this game could turn into a shootout, and I'm taking Green Bay because if it turns into a shootout, Green Bay is going to put up points. I think Phillip Rivers is playing bad. I think he's going to throw a couple turnovers to this defense, and they're just going to put up points on him. It may be a shootout, it may be a couple points, but I'm taking Green Bay either way. St. Louis to Arizona, I'm taking Arizona. The game's in Arizona. Kevin Cobb is not playing super well, but you know what? I think Arizona's going to be able to run the ball heavy against St. Louis. I think St. Louis had a really great game against the New Orleans Saints, but I think that was at home. They're going to be traveling. They're going to Arizona. Steven Jackson may be able to run the ball decently against Arizona, but with no Sam Bradford again on the road, I really can't see them going in there against Larry Fitzgerald, Kevin Cobb, that cornerback Peterson. Arizona's been doing some decent special team stuff, so I'm just taking Arizona. But if St. Louis runs the ball really heavy, they could definitely be in this game, and they could possibly beat Arizona. I mean, they're two really bad teams. Baltimore at Pittsburgh, I'm taking Pittsburgh, and the only reason I'm taking Pittsburgh in this game, the sole reason, Baltimore's offense is bad. I mean, it is really, really bad, and they're bad at a really bad time in the season. If you're bad early in the season, you can get by. As weeks go on, you can fix your stuff. But the fact that they still have no offensive identity whatsoever, and it's week 9, it just doesn't bode well for them. And I think Pittsburgh's going to be able to do a couple things offensively to keep them in the game and win the game. I don't question Baltimore's defense. I don't question their toughness. But if you're on the field for more than half the game, you're going to be tired and you're not going to play as well. So I have to take Pittsburgh. The game's in Pittsburgh. So Chicago and Philadelphia, I'm taking Philly. I think Philly's definitely going to be able to rush the passer. I mean, Jay Cutler and that offensive line. Jay Cutler's been under duress the entire year. He was under duress when they played the Lions. I mean, people can really get after him. That offensive line is shabby. They're not running the correct scheme for the personnel that they have in Chicago. I have to take Philly. Even though Philly has been up and down this season, I think they're focused now, and I think they're trying to drive to win the NFC East. So I'm taking Philly. So that's the end of my picks for week 9. As usual, guys, please comment, rate, subscribe. Comment, rate, subscribe. Again, I'm going to be starting to do other videos, comedic videos. It's going to be called I'm Confused. Just daily discussions, daily topics about stuff that's going on maybe in pop culture. If you guys have any type of topics you want me to talk about, hit me in my inbox. Comment, guys. Let me know what you want me to talk about. And I'll be talking about that. But that's going to probably come after I'm done with the NFL stuff. So hit me with topics. Let me know what you guys think. As usual, it's Jets TV, Jets Central. Thank you guys for watching, man. Peace.